Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's Anna with you here, and today you are in the latest, recent, most fresh ever news update on our sunny Spain and our Benidorm region. Today is very early in the morning. It's about 9:15 right now, but we are already on our lovely Benidorm Levante beach just because it's already too warm, and on midday it's going to be impossible to stay here on the sunshine. So let's start with today's news, with the situation. First of all, we don't really have the exact details and exact numbers on the cases and index here in Spain. But what we do know is that the situation is quite stable. There is no big increase here in our region or in general in Spain. And a lot of different autonomic regions, for example, as Madrid and Barcelona, they are heading down in cases and their index is dropping. So it's a very, very positive news for us. There is one news that's spreading like wind everywhere, and it's basically that Spain is going to cancel the masks. So there won't be obligatory in general in Spain. What I want to say is that it's not true. There are a lot of videos in Russian and in English, I've seen them as well, in YouTube, that are basically saying that masks will not be obligatory, that you will be able to be without them everywhere here in Spain, which is not exactly how it will be. Catalonia, first of all, and then a few other regions are thinking, only thinking about letting people to take the mask out, like to take it off, once you are on the open air only. So for example, if you are just walking down the town or the city or the beach, and you can maintain this safety distance of 1.5 meters minimum with the other people that you don't know, then you can take the mask off. It's not going to be obligatory. But in all other cases, which are, for example, going to the shopping center, to the supermarket, in the bus, in the train, I don't know, in the hotel, everywhere that's not considered an open air place, it's still going to be obligatory to wear the masks. Because I've already seen a lot of comments saying, wow, that's fantastic, I will be, not in English channels, in other language channels. Wow, it's going to be perfect. I didn't want to come to Spain because you were wearing masks, but now I will come. No, you have to check the information twice, because there are some people that just don't know Spanish that well, and they don't really understand the situation. They just heard that masks will not be obligatory anymore. It's not going to be a must. So they've decided it's going to be for all cases, but it's not actually how it is. By the way, the cancellation of the masks on the open air is being studied for months like end of July, beginning of August. Maybe only then this will be the case, but for now we need to wear masks, sadly, everywhere except when we are sitting on the beach or lying on the sunshine, or when we're swimming in the swimming pool or in the sea, and like in the open air, for example, a natural park and places like this where we don't really have a lot of people around us. In all the other cases, masks are a must, sadly, but it is how it is right now. The other news that I wanted to let you know about is the massive amount of people and tourists. Mostly they are national ones, but I've already heard some tourists from UK wandering around Benidorm, so it's very nice to see that you are slowly coming to our region. The amount of people yesterday in Benidorm was just something amazing. The beach, especially the Levante beach, was full. There were people wandering around the main Mediterranean Avenue right here, just walking, enjoying the sunshine. It was very nice, to be honest, to see Benidorm so alive and with a lot of people, a lot of noise, music from bars and restaurants. It just felt like nothing really happened before, like it was always like this, if you know what I mean. Actually, this first weekend after the end of the state of alarm has been very stable, very calm. In terms of some kind of incidents and problems, everything was quiet. There were no problems on the beach, no exaggerated amount of groups, no drinking, no parties, no nothing. So it was very, very nice. And this gives us some kind of a hope that very soon this is what the situation will be, and people are able to maintain safety measures, even though they are able to gather together and spend some time on the open air and travel. So hopefully this will be the case. The other interesting news that I wanted to let you know about is the situation that we have right now with the transport. Spain is going to suffer in the next few years a lot of different transformations in terms of how people are used to travel. First of all, the main transformation is going to be towards the more ecologic tourism, which means that a lot of trains and buses here in Benidorm will be changed to the others that are more eco-friendly and the ones that use basically some specific liquids instead of the petrol to function. And in general, by 2030, Spain expects to have the double of tourists that use train instead of other method of transport. And the train system will receive from Brussels, from European Union, only 6,250,000,000 of euros. This is a huge amount that will be invested in the train industry here in Spain. The other negative point of this is what's going to happen with cars and planes. First of all, cars will not be used as much as Spain is thinking, as our government is thinking. First of all, with two reasons. First reason is that the roads that we use right now, the high-speed roads here in Spain, some of them were free, the majority, but right now they will start being paid once again. Yes, this will happen. We already know that this will happen by the end of 2023, so starting from then, a lot less people will be using these paid roads. And the second reason is basically that the petrol is becoming very expensive. It's been increasing since November 2020, and basically right now it's like €7 more or less more expensive to get the full tank in your car than it was in January this same year, 2021. In a few months it became €7 more expensive. How about that? And it's still growing. Right now, the 1 liter of petrol, for example, of gasoline 95, this is the most popular one here in Spain, and the price of diesel, here it's €1.28. So basically the prices are increasing. I wonder when we're gonna get towards the top price, the highest one, but for now they are still getting up. So very soon it's not gonna be as cheap to travel with your car anymore. And the other industry that will suffer is the plane industry, because Spain is planning to put a new fine, a new tax. Spain is planning to put a new tax on plane tickets. Yes, because here in Spain, in general, in a lot of countries, it's considered that planes are basically the ones who increase the pollution more in the air and in the atmosphere. So they want to reduce the usage of these machines, basically. So they're going to put a new tax on the tickets, which of course will result in the increase in prices of the plane tickets. So a lot more people will be looking and searching for some other methods to travel. Of course, the train will be always the option, but it's only if you travel nationally. If you're willing to go to the other country, only the car or a plane will be the options. So these ways of tourism will not disappear, of course not, but they might decrease their quantity substantially in comparison with the people who will be traveling by train. Especially now when we have such low prices, sometimes we can even get a ticket from Madrid to Barcelona like for 7 or 9 euros, which is basically even cheaper than to go with a car. So a lot of people will use this new method of transport, especially when the trains will be high-speed ones. This is basically what's happening here. In general, I want to say that in our region, the situation is quite good. A lot of the hotels are opening and were open the last weekend. I can already see tourists coming with their luggage towards the hotels. The atmosphere is very positive, and hopefully this is how it's going to be from now on, because I'm very happy to see that a lot of people are coming back to their work, to hotels. A lot of people, economic situation is getting better, so it's very, very nice to feel that we are slowly getting back to normal. These were all the news for today about our actual situation right now here in Spain and in our sunny Benidorm region. And about the weather, I want to say that the weather is just magical right now. It's 9:15 in the morning, as I've said, and it's already very warm. The sun is not shining too much right now. It's exactly the ideal weather to stay on the beach and enjoy the sunshine. There are already more and more people coming to the beach. As you can see, they're just walking past me right there. And this type of weather with the electric blue sky will be in almost all parts of Spain, as you can see on this map. Only in some parts in the north part of Spain there's going to be cloudy, but the rest will enjoy the sunshine. Tomorrow it's going to be approximately the same, but with only slightly more clouds on the north part of Spain. The temperatures are stable. Temperatures will only be increasing from now on. There's not going to be already decrease in temperatures just because we are already almost in the summer. So hopefully this is how the temperatures will maintain until probably autumn time. Right now in the north part of Spain we have between 12 and 17 degrees, in the center between 16 and 25, in the south part of Spain between 25 and 35, and here in our lovely Mediterranean area between 21 and 29 degrees. In Alicante we will have today 28, the same here in our lovely Benidorm. Right now we already have approximately 25 degrees early in the morning. In Barcelona it's going to be 20, in Granada 32, in Malaga and Marbella 31, in Sevilla maximum temperatures 35, in Madrid slightly less 27, in Murcia, which is south from us after Alicante, will be 29, in the Balearic and Canarian Islands approximately the same temperature, 25-26 degrees today. And in Valencia, which is 1.5 hour away from us going towards the north part, will be 23, slightly less than here. The water temperature started to increase already. And right now it's 19.2 degrees. Only a few days more left until we will hit the 20 degrees, which is already comfortable temperature to swim in our sea. Although I must say that I've already seen quite a few people swimming yesterday here in Benidorm. These were all the news for today, my darlings. I hope you enjoyed watching them. I wish you a perfect, sunny, positive day, and of course the light beginning of the week, because today it's Monday. And I'm going to see you tomorrow with the new video from our lovely Benidorm area. Bye!